And we are live. So, let me see here. Okay. Go up here. Okay, I want to make sure here if everyone can hear me. Like I said, I'm gonna get over onto another machine here so I can interact with you all a little better and answer any questions anyone may have here. So I want to start off today to say I'm announcing some new stuff. I was just over on Facebook making an announcement. I decided to switch streaming platforms because I can share YouTube across many platforms where I cannot on Facebook. So that's why I wanted to switch over to our YouTube channel here. I don't post a lot over here. I'm going to try to do better on that. I've got a lot of cool videos. I want to post past projects, and I want to post some really cool news about some software I've been working on for the past 2 months. So I'm going to do that here. And in addition to all of that, I am going to make some announcements about today, where I'm at, and where I will see to be in the future to best support the customer and the market that I am serving. So like I said, we're going to be getting started here. Just want to show you some of the things I've been working on here. I want to show you some really cool software I'm working on. And then I want to tell you a little bit about how you can help me further improve that software and to make that software work for the general public, for homeowners, for home builders, for whomever the client may be. So real quick here, I'm just checking to get Wi-Fi is a little bit whatever on my other computer today. So yeah, so welcome to the stream here. It's good to have you. I'm going to be announcing some software. I'm going to copy some links here while we're just getting started. So that way I can show off this stream in other places. I'm not really good at this streaming thing, so I've got to have a little bit of whatever. I don't stream too often, but when I do, I try to do the best I can. Let me see here. How do I copy the link? Let's see here. See how the planning, YouTube, Columbus-based rendering and design firm. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to the stream. Columbus-based rendering and design firm. Okay. Because I know you can hear the video I play, but I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I'm going to see if I can hear myself. Because I know you can hear the video I play, but I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. I'm going to see if I can hear myself. Okay. Because I know you can hear the video I play, but I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening here. Okay. My bad. So obviously you can hear me. So I am going to get started here with the stream. So today I'm here to announce some new software. I want to show you my page from a website. This is a new website. We're dividing the site into 2 sections, one for homeowners, one for home builders, because I'm going to have features catering to each, because they each have individual needs. And there's some features that both sides can purchase those feature sets, but I think there's some features that make much more sense for home builders than they would for homeowners. So getting right into it here, I'm just going to click on the homeowner tab. These 2 are currently the same. I will be working on this site a lot in the future. I want to talk about this section here. From a 2D floor plan to the 2 interactive tour floor plan. And as I said over on Facebook, this is the part that is dramatically changing about CDesigns planning. When I launched the business, I started off doing photo renderings, still image renderings, and from there I essentially moved to animations, where really my goal with moving to the animations was simply to provide people with more views for their money. So I didn't change my price. I just changed my my services there to better assist the market. But now I really want to give everyone the full immersive real-time experience they deserve. This is extremely important in today's market, and I feel that we really need to focus more on the client and not so much on our pocketbooks. I know a lot of people in the ArcViz industry do that, and I want to provide the best of the best to the client. So to do this, I am proud to announce I am launching a platform called CW Interactive today. This is a full real-time downloadable tour that you can run on your Windows laptop. In the future, I'm looking at adding Mac support. I am an Apple developer, but as of now, there's a couple more hoops I have to jump through before I do that. So I'm taking things one step at a time. Now, what's this platform going to do exactly? Well, you're going to be able to tour my CAD models rendered in the same quality as before in real time. You can walk up and down rooms, around rooms, etc. I'm going to be giving a demo later today to show you that. Currently, like I said, I'm still kind of finishing that up, but want to at least make the announcement and show off some of the features. So what CW Interactive is going to do is it is going to also allow you to interact with your model. When you move throughout the home, doors will open and close to make way for you to visit that room and explore its features. That's something that most tours do not do. That allows you, by having that open close door sort of mechanism, you can actually view the exterior of the home. So unlike a Matterport or other 3D rendered tours where they only allow you to view the interior, I'm giving you the flexibility to view both the interior and the exterior of your home. And people often, want to see every angle of their home when they're going to build it. They want to see the details on the outside. I know there's some homes I do to where I just do a front elevation with lap, board, and batten, 2 different paint colors, and some stone. And there's others where I've had these gigantic 20-foot sliders opening up into a back patio, and you have the covered porch with some fans. And I've talked with people about doing pools. I've talked to people about doing pergolas. So people want to see that. People want to walk around that space and experience it as if they're there, because that's the whole concept of CW Designs and Planning, is to bring your vision to life, to bring that 2D black and white floor plan into a 3D immersive environment as if it was built today. And that's really my whole goal. Now, this platform is another feature I love, and I think a lot of new home sales representatives and homeowners will love, is there's an option to edit material selections. So if you want to see what blue siding, let's say a blue lap, gray lap, white lap, red lap, and you want to see the different paint colors on the exterior of your home, with a click of the button, you can do that at no added charge. When you purchase an interactive tour, you get 5 free material switching mechanisms in the software. That means there are 5 different instances in that home where you can switch materials. So you can make one the siding, you can make one the front door color, you can make one the color of your kitchen cabinets, you can make one your hardwood floors, you can make another the color of your master bathroom vanity. Those are examples. And to purchase additional mechanisms, those are $20 each. That price is subject to change depending upon how this process goes, but as of now, that's the number I've settled upon. Another thing in the software is you are able to adjust the time of day. So you can actually see what your house looks like at night. You can see what it looks like in the morning. You can see what it looks like midday. You can see what it looks like in the evening, afternoon, whatever. When I met with one of my clients, it was probably 9 months ago, I want to say. And I was showing them an animation, and I was doing a blend from day to night, and they said, I really like that twilight rendering. That's a really cool feature. With the software, I'm not going to have it progress to day to night at some random time in the middle of your tour. So what I wanted to do was give the user that option. If they want to walk through their home at night, they can do that. If they want to walk through their home at day, they can do that. If they want to see the exterior at night, they can do that. If they want to see the exterior at day, they can also do that. Flexibility, empowering the customer and the user. Now, I also have another feature that I have put in this platform. Like I said, I'm going to be demonstrating all these features here when I get the tour up. And this is actually a demo file. If you see here on my website, the download here button, I will, once I get that file created, you can download that file here on my website. It's a secure download. If you want to run a virus scan to check it, I know some people don't trust random downloads on the internet. That's totally fine. I recommend you do what you do to feel comfortable with your downloads. You'll download that file. I will show you how to install it in another video. And once you tour that file, if you're interested in a service, or you just want to check something out and see how it would be, or you might, be a builder who wants to do something new and revolutionary, if you have a few moments of time you'd like to spare, you can click this button here. It says click here to provide feedback. It's going to take you to a form I made. And this is the COA Interactive Community Feedback Forum. And this is really just to gain some insight on what the market's thinking so I can improve my product. This product is currently a beta feature. There's still a couple things I'd like to do to fix it up. I really want to improve the user interface on it and improve the quality of it. I know one thing I will say is a disclaimer, the actual house, there are some times where materials are a little bit flipped, and there's a couple things that when I import that into the software tend to disappear and reappear at odd times. I know that's an issue. I'm currently working to fix that. Like I said, this is a beta feature. As of now, I've decided I'm going to move forward, still creating animations. And once I am able to get this fully 100% operational and foolproof, I will completely switch over to this platform. One of the things I really like with this platform too is just it's reliable. It's a lot more reliable than the old software I was using. And so I feel that in the long run, this will pay off. So back to the forum, you will read, this is kind of an introduction. You go to the next section. Now I want to know about your computer because in order to understand any performance issues, whether it's low quality, whether it's taking forever to load, I would like to know as much or as little as you want to give me about your computer. Now, the most important question here I want to know is what type of computer you're using, laptop or desktop, because I understand this is going to be primarily used on laptops, and I want to see if this does well on laptops. And then the other thing that would help is the brand, model, and age. And if you're a little bit techy, you follow these instructions here, where I'm going to close mine out real quick. To find your computer specs, please hold Control-Shift-Escape. And this will bring up a window called Task Manager. You can see here, up here, click on the Performance tab. Okay, so you can see this here. You can click, and it says CPU. Right up here is going to be the name of your processor, or CPU, Central Processing Unit. And mine is an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X 12-core processor. I want to know that processor model. I want to know the age of the because when I do that, I can see the age, I can see the frequency, I can kind of see, how well it will handle this type of application. The memory here, what I'm looking for is this number right here, or this number right here of how much memory or RAM that you have on your computer. And then I want to know about your GPU or graphical processing unit, and that is right here. And that's also going to be extremely important because that's going to be doing most of the work on this application. So if you could also list those there, I'm actually going to fill this out with you guys. Just as a kind of a demo. And you can be specific to the part. If you know the exact part you have, then please put that in there. I'm being a little vague. And then mine's a PC. I don't have a brand. I'll put the year there. Next. Okay, so the next questions I want to gauge your overall experience with the software. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, that's the same with all these questions. I want to know how smooth it was. On my computer, I'm going to say it's about a 5. I have a pretty high-end computer, so you should expect that. And then how easy to use, that's subjective. I'll just stay neutral and say a 3. But I want to know when I ask that question, do you understand how to access the features in the software? Do those features make sense? Is it where, say, you try to drag a slider and you're actually moving the camera? Those are things I want to know so I can better improve your experience. Same with up here, how smooth the navigation is. Is there a lot of, is it very slow? Is it very rigid? Does it take a while to load a new scene? Those are things I also want to know when you are touring the software. On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate your satisfaction with the screenshot feature? So these questions are getting more into the actual features. So like I said, there's a screenshot feature where you can take a picture of that house to either show the rendering, show maybe a color combination you like, something like that. That's that feature there. Just let me know what you think about it. I will say there's a bit of a wait based on your system. Just you have to wait a little bit and the screenshot will take. It should be saved to your desktop. So if you click the little rectangle button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you should be taking your desktop. You should see a file there. It'll be called tour, and then depending on how many take, there'll be numbers after that. On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate the satisfaction of the material switching feature? Was it easy to use? Did it make sense? Those are things I want to know. On a scale of 1 to 5, what did you think of the time of day adjustment feature? You know, did the camera move around when you try to move the slider? Did it show you all the hours of the day that you wanted to see? Those are things I'd like to know. And is there anything else you would like to add? And you can put your thoughts here. So I'm just going to say 3 for all these just so I have a response for all these. Stay neutral. And you can leave your own notes here. I'd love that. To have a personal message, maybe some specific problems you had to where maybe everything was good in navigation except for when you were going up the stairs, there was something wrong. Or maybe you give me one in navigation and it's just terribly rigid and it's hard to move around, and you can elaborate on that and maybe state your experience a little better, and I can help diagnose that problem. The next question about features. Please list any thoughts you have on the features and CW Interactive. Really what I want to know is, in the existing features in CW Interactive, what are you thinking? Good, bad, and why you would have an opinion. So maybe the material switcher, I think instead of being able to give people the option to see 4 different materials, they should see 5. Or maybe something like at the time of day, I feel that the range is too broad. It's hard to move between night and day. Can you condense that? That'd be something that I would like to know. The next question is extremely important. Are there any features you'd like to see in the future? Be descriptive as possible. That's really, what do you want to see added to this software? What do you think would bring more value to this software? Mind you, when I add a feature to this, unless it is something that is extremely time consuming, which there are some features that I already have planned, and that's why I mentioned there's a builder option and a homeowner option that are time consuming and will incur a cost. But I think most features should keep the cost at the same. If not, I will not offer them standard. I will offer them as an add-on. Because I want to be fair to the people that maybe wouldn't need those features. And if it's a really, really important feature that I somehow overlooked, I'll probably keep the cost still the same, because if it's something that important, I should be including it standard in the original price. So I'm going to skip this here because those are long questions. Final thoughts. what are some strengths you see in the software? What are, from your perspective as a, someone from the general public, as someone in sales, a homeowner, a builder, a design coordinator, what do you see that's good in the software? What are some weaknesses? Be completely honest. If you hate it, tell me you hate it. If there's one little thing where you think the reflections could be a bit more crisp, big things, little things, I want to know those. What would best improve CW Interactive? So that kind of goes along with the previous question about features, but this is a broader question. So this could be smoother navigation. This could be smaller file size. This could be maybe change the tint from more of a bluish hue to maybe a yellowish hue. Maybe make the shadows more intense. That's things I would like to know there too. And then the final is contact information. You're not obligated to fill out any questions in this form. If you were, you'd see a little red asterisk. You don't see that. You can literally go through this entire form and hit submit without answering a question, and it will still submit. So if you want to answer one question, you can. If you want to answer all of them, you can. Contact information. You are not obligated to answer this. The reason why I put this on here is this allows me to see, really, if you provided a quality response and you've answered some questions I like to follow up, I'm able to reach out to you and follow up and gain more insight. If you work for a certain company, like if you work for a home builder or a marketing agency, you'd be an extremely valuable resource to talk to, because I could really gain your insight on more of a business-to-business end that would allow me to improve this software to work for those types of markets better. And I put job title in here. If you work for a home builder, let's say you work for MI Homes. MI Homes doesn't have one job description. There's people in sales, there's people in marketing, there's people in design, there's people in construction management, there's people holding executive positions, there's region managers. So that'd be something too to know, because someone may be speaking on the behalf of the sales team would be probably more beneficial to me than someone in construction management, because they're going to be using this software. Not saying someone in construction management wouldn't be using this software, but I would think a sales team would be using this a lot more. And then your email, if you want to reach out, have me reach out to you through email, and your phone number, if you would rather me call you, you can provide both. And that's really just, like I said, that's the best way I can reach out to you to understand more about some of the feedback you provide on this form here. So that's that. So you'll submit the form. It's going to say you've tried our software. If you provide contact information, we're going to reach out to you the next 5 to 10 days for follow-up if needed. So if you provide some quality responses, or you suggest some features that pique my interest or something like that, you should be able to expect some sort of outreach here in the next 5 to 10 days. So that being said, that is the form. I gave a rundown of the software. I'm going to be packaging the software and releasing the software here soon to show you. But that's the most important information I think I've gotten out there and taken care of at this point. So now I'm going to release that. Like I said, you can download that and you can experience it for yourself. I will say this is a beta. I will say I'm not super satisfied with how it looks. I don't really know much about the performance of it. And at this point, it really is just important that I get some public insight on this product. Now, if you are a builder, if you are a homeowner, if you're someone looking to use a service like this, and you want to use CW Interactive, but there are some holdups. There are some things that you would like to see fixed, added, improved before you would make that purchase, sign that contract. Reach out to me. I have my contact information on my website. I would like you to reach out to me, via email, or through, on my regular website. Like I said, I'm switching sites over, but if you go to my regular website, which is cadenwilson017.wixsite.com/cwdesigns1, You can fill out a contact form there. I'll reach back out to you. Normally, I'm able to respond to those within an hour or two, so I'm able to reach out and address your needs pretty quickly. So if you are a builder that would like to see some changes, made to that software, make that purchase, let me know. I want to make changes. I want to improve this. This is not sealed, set, and done. I'm never touching this again. This is a work in progress. This is a beta. It is not a final version of this software. It's not even a distribution or a shipping version of this software. It is purely out for prototype right now. So if you would be interested in something like this, we'll talk. And what I'm looking at doing is like I said, I'll do the animations and stuff. If I can get the tour to work, you'll also get the tour. Because I do want to start trying to get these tours out to people. But until I'm able to 100% prove this is a stable software, this serves the needs of the client and the user, and I'm able to do this in an efficient way, I will not start changing the pricing that I'll be changing here later on in the year. And when I say that, I'm not looking at a big increase at all. I'm looking at adding what I call a standard rendering fee, where basically if you start a project, there's a fee that gets charged before you even state what the project is. And I'm debating between applying that fee on interiors only or interiors and exteriors. It's all just going to depend upon the performance of the software and how that goes, and the feedback, of course, on the software that I will receive in this form. Like I said, I'm going to work really hard here to make this work right, and I'm going to do the best I can to give you the best possible product. So I'm going to be making this demo file public, open for download on my website. I'm going to put that link in the description of the video. I'm going to put that link on every one of the socials. I'm going to put that link everywhere to that web page. You can scroll down that web page. You can click on there, download the file. It's a secure download. You can click on the form. Another thing too, if you click the share icon in the demo file, it will actually open the form in the software and you can fill it out right there. So I'm doing the best I can to make this as accessible as possible to you. If you have any questions, you have any concerns, you have any feedback, like I said, feel free to reach out to me, contact me. I'll link my contact page in the description too. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I can't wait to show you this demo file and get your feedback, and thank you for watching.